most famous board game has entered a new revolution. It's Monopoly Jackpot. We have three smart players and today's host, Mr. Rodney T. Flippin.
Thank you, everybody, and welcome to Monopoly Jackpot here on the Rodney 1279 Gaming Christianity channel, along with the Bopiatrist himself. This is Blanky. How you doing, Blanky?
I'm quite all right, Rodney, and yourself?
I'm doing okay. I'm ready for the weekend. We're ready to get this game on. I have not done Monopoly Jackpot in forever. But let's
we've been wanting to get back into the groove of this game because we are getting very close to the champion game very soon. That'll be the 30th episode.
Yes.
Of course, but then again, what we like about Monopoly Jackpot, you could have the first place the one day, but then the next day you could have someone completely blow you out of the water. That's
true. That's so true. Well, let's go ahead and meet today's contestants.
We got Mike Madness first up in the red position. Hello there. Next up, we got Catherine Kaiser, a friend of mine. How's it going?
Hey, Catherine.
Someone who I haven't seen in months, Cody Smarthead, as I live and breathe.
Hey, Cody.
Oh, my goodness. So, Uncle Big Show in here.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, well, welcome to Monopoly Jackpot. Y'all know the rules of the game. In this first round, what do we call this first round, Blanky?
The acquisition round.
The acquisition round, thank you. And in the acquisition round, we're going to start each of y'all with...
Hang on, there was a mess up.
I see there's no names up there.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm fixing that right now, but go ahead, keep doing
Well, I'll go ahead and say what I'm going to say. So in the acquisition round, we're going to start each of y'all off with $500, and it takes two correct answers to get the Monopoly. If you fail to answer the question correctly, you'll be locked out of one question, okay? And be sure to let me finish reading the whole question before you buzz in. If you buzz in too quickly, you'll be locked out, okay? Alright, so are y'all guys ready to play Monopoly Jackpot?
Sure.
Alright, so we're going to start with First Street, and the category is history, and we got the chocolatey Nesquik properties. Here we go. Alright, what important discovery was found in moldy old lab equipment? Is it A, cheese, B, penicillin? Okay, Mike, you buzzed in too quickly, so you're out of it. Okay, remember what I said at the beginning.
Yeah, this is why he earned the title of the speedrunner.
Yep, so here we go. So it's just Catherine and Cody. What important discovery was found in moldy old lab equipment? Is it A, cheese, B, penicillin, or C, dinosaur eggs? Go ahead, Cody.
I'm going to take a guess and say cheese.
Okay, you're out for the question.
That's wrong.
Yeah, it's wrong.
What?
Is it a penicillin or dinosaur eggs, Cat?
Penicillin?
Penicillin is right. You get a point. So Cody is out for just one question. We clear the board, and we go on to the next question in this one. Which one of these is a caveman? Is it Diplodocus, Troglodyte, or Pterodon? Go ahead, Mike. Troglodyte is right. You earn a point. Everybody's back in it. Clear the board, and here we go on to the next question. We're going to hold this off to the side. Okay, next question. Here it is. What did women wear under their skirts in the 19th century? Is it A, hoops, B, high tops, or C, leggings? Mike, go ahead.
Leggings.
Out for the question. Go ahead, Cody.
You say it's wrong.
That's wrong.
Okay, then is it high tops then?
No, the answer is hoops. Hoops. So Mike and Cody are right out of it. Kat, you get this question unopposed, and it will be for the chocolatey browns. All right, Kat, your question. You don't even have to buzz in.
Okay.
Who is the spiritual leader of Tibetan Buddhism? Again, who is the spiritual leader of Tibetan Buddhism?
Buddha.
That's wrong. The answer is the Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama. So everybody is back in it for the Browns. Next question. Okay, what ancient counting device still used today features bees strung on wires? Mike, go ahead.
That would be an abacus.
You got the Monopoly. Good job.
Ooh, yes.
And for that Monopoly, you get $120 in your bank. You're up to $620. Now we're going to the minty sky blues, and we still on history. We clear the buzzers, and we go on to the next question. Here we go. Okay, what was discovered in 1848 in California that caused thousands of people to rush there to get it? Mike. Gold is right. You got a point for that. Next one. Okay. And let's clear the board. Clear the board. Here we go. Which of these was a fashion statement back in the 1970s? Is it A, boyfriend blazer, B, Bermuda shorts, or C, bell bottoms? Mike.
Bell bottoms.
You got the Monopoly. Good job. We had another $320 to your score. You got a fast $940. And now it's time for the wheel. The wheel comes into play. So since this is a special last few series, we're not starting the jackpot at $2,000. No, not on this show. We're starting the jackpot at $4,000 just because this is the last few episodes left. Now, you can choose to go for it on this wheel, or you can sit out and let the others go for it. Mike, you have that option. Mike, you want to play in this spin?
I will play. I will bet 250.
He's betting $250. Okay. Make
Come
it.
on, Michael. You know what that's? I'm getting an episode of The Joker's Wild now.
There you go. Make
I
it.
just realized what I did.
Yeah, it's $690 up there. Kat, are you
Michael.
all right? Kat, are you partaking?
Sure.
How much are we betting?
Let's bet 150.
$150 for Kat. And Cody, are you partaking?
Yeah, I'm going to take part of this, and since it seems to me that Michael wants to speed run through the questions, I'm going to speed run through the spin. Match Mike.
So your match, Mike, you're gonna bid $250 also.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so Cody is bidding $250. So wait a minute, let me make sure. So actually, Kat is supposed to be at $350.
Yeah, apparently Blanky has my wager at 420.
Yeah, Kat is supposed to be at $350 because she bid $150.
Blanky, why do you have my wager at 420? I did not wager 420.
Yep.
It's 250. What the?
We gotta fix the scores.
250.
So Kat is supposed to be at $350.
Hang on, I got it.
Okay. We gonna fix this.
Hang on, one more.
One more. There you are. And then Mike's bet is supposed to be $250.
Not to me, it ain't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got too much green into the studio, people, and it's not cash.
There you go. All right. There we go. Okay, Mike, whenever you're ready, stop the wheel.
Okay, wheel, please be good to me. No, bash Mike in the face. I'm feeling lucky. Stop.
Here we go. We stopping the wheel, and we passed the money to the right. So that means Mike gives the money to Kat. Kat gives the money to Cody, and Cody gives the money to Mike, which means that there's no change for Mike's score.
Whew. So I go back to 940.
Yep.
I get my bet back. Michael, why don't you let Rodney host the show, okay?
Yeah. Yep. So the scores right now are $940 for Mike. Cat has $600 and Cody has $400. Now we're on 2nd Street now, and we're going to art and literature. Art and literature, and we're going to the chair. Well, actually, the maroon grapes. The maroon grapes. Here we go. Art and literature. Here's the question: what is Captain Underpants? And let me clear the buzzers here. Yeah. What is Captain Underpants' job when he's not using his super wedgie power? It's Mike. Mike and Cody, y'all are out of this question. So, Kat, you get this along because they buzz in too quickly.
Go.
Here it is.
Captain and Michael, that's not being out of the question, bruh.
It's principle.
Yep. All right, Kat, you get this.
Oh, that was too Mickey. All right, buddy boy. Next time, let me answer it.
All right, Kat, you get this on the pose. What is Captain, and I'm going to clear the buzzers again. What is Captain Underpants' job when he's not using his super wedgie power? Is it A, tugboat captain, B, airline pilot, or C, school headmaster, Cat?
School headmaster.
Very good. Good job. You get a point. All right. Everybody's back in. Next question. Which of these did the caterpillar not eat in the Very Hungry Caterpillar? Is it A, bananas, B, pears, or C, oranges? Mike, go ahead.
Orange.
Orange is wrong. Anybody else?
Oh.
Go ahead, Cody.
I'm thinking it's bananas. I might be wrong here.
Bananas is right. Good job, Cody. You have a point. All right, next question. And let's clear the board. All right, and Mike is out for this question because he got that one wrong. Here's the next question. In which graphic novel, let's try again. In which graphic novel series does a girl named Emily discover that she is a stonekeeper? Not so quick on this one. All right, that's time. The answer is Amulet. Amulet. Everybody is back in the game and is eligible. Here's the next question. What is a book of maps called? Mike, go ahead.
That would be an atlas.
Atlas is right. We have a 3-way tie with 1 point each. The next correct answer will get the maroon Monopoly. Clear the board, and here we go. Okay. What comic book heroine lives with her mother and a deer fox companion named Twig?
Boring.
What? Oh,
I know, Rodney.
You know it?
I'm not that big into comics, sorry.
yeah, I don't
All right,
I know
that's-
this one.
What is it, Blanky?
Hilda.
Hilda is correct. It's absolutely correct. Give him $100. Okay, here's the next. All right, so the next.
Yeah, bonus money.
Yeah, so here's the next.
Now, we do have a rule on Monopoly Jackpot. There are 5 question misses. The property is vacant and can be earned in the main game rather than here. We have to keep this going.
Okay, so how many are we up to?
2.
Okay, here's the next one. Okay, what book is Noah Webster best known for? Is it A, the Bible, B, the dictionary, or C, the telephone directory? Mike!
Dictionary.
You got the Monopoly. Good job. And we add another $440 to your total. You have $1,380. Cat and Cody, don't let Mike win the game. All right, here we go.
Or don't let Mike speed run all the damn time.
Yeah, yep. And it's a family show, Cody. Here we go. Next, yeah. So the next one we have is the oranges. The oranges. For control, here we go. What would you do with papyrus? Is it A, write on it, B, play music on it, or C, build with it? Mike.
Right on it.
Right on is right. Good job. You got a point? Go on to the next one. We're still in arts and literature. Here it is. Starkey is in the crew of what pirate in J.M. Barrie's book Peter Pan? Mike.
That'd be Captain Hook.
You got another Monopoly. Good job. And
Come on, Cody. Show your stripes.
so with that
Yes,
said,
the board.
after the first half of this acquisition round, we have Mike with a big lead of $1,940, Kat has $600, and Cody has $400. And we're going to take a break to get to know our players a little bit better. Mike, why don't you tell the viewers about yourself?
Well, I'll be turning 31 in about 3 weeks' time.
Yeah.
From New Jersey. An educational assistant, and just recently I passed my para-pro test to become an official paraprofessional. We need an answer, not a life story.
Okay, he's all right. So what are you going to do with that, being a paraprofessional?
I'll be helping out students with special needs, much like I was with my autism.
Good for you, Mike. Well, welcome to the show. You're really showing yourself today. You have 1,940.
I was joking, by the way, Michael.
I know.
I forgot we do interviews at the halfway point of the board.
Right. You have
What's going on in the season blooper reel?
Yeah, you have 1,000.
Not even. I'm just leaving it in.
Okay. You have $1,940, Mike, and we have Kat with $600. Kat, tell about yourself.
Well, I am 23.
Mm-hmm.
I am a Bop It collector. I collect all the different versions of Bop It from the 90s up until now. I've got about 5.3K subscribers on YouTube.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, I've been on YouTube for over 5 years, and I'm just living life as best as I can.
What's your favorite Bop It game?
My favorite is the extreme versions, and like Mike, I also have autism, and the reason I like the extremes more is because it has a spin wheel, and I like things that spin. That's kind of like my stim.
That's this game in a nutshell.
Me too. Me too. I love everything that spin. Good luck to you.
That's why we be doing Monopoly Jackpot. I mean, look at this big round thing I put in the middle of it. Doesn't that make sense?
It does. It makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Well, good luck.
I could replace it with Justin, but that's another story.
There you go. All right. Good luck to you, Kat.
Replace it with Kenneth.
Yeah.
That's right, Kenneth.
Yes.
And then the lights going around it. No, that's just Uncle Hip Hop on Sunday.
There you go. All right. Good luck, Kat. And we have Cody with us. Cody, tell about yourself.
Really, there isn't much to say here.
Just speak the highlights.
Yeah.
Like what's your favorite hobbies?
Just laying around, I guess.
Just laying around. And you just want to get on with this game?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Sure. Let's play Monopoly!
There we go. Good luck to you, Cody. All right, we're ready to go to the second half of the game. We have the Cherry Reds up for grabs for $680. On a new category, we're doing science and nature. Let's clear up the board. And here's the question. What is the national bird of the United States? Is it A, the bald eagle, B, the vulture, or C, the hawk? Mike!
Bald eagle.
Just beat them out. That is right. You got a point. All right. Next one. What is the name of the spiral galaxy that contains our solar system and also the name of a candy bar? Mike! Oops, wait a minute, not Mike. Catherine came up. Catherine.
Milky Way.
Milky Way is correct. Good, you get a point. Yeah, Catherine came up just after Mike, so I have to go with YC. Here we go. Next one. Okay, we're going to put this off to the side. Next one. Here we go. Another true or false. We don't want that. Okay, here we go. Which of these animals is not a mammal? Is it A, a leopard, B, a crocodile, or C, a badger? That is Cody.
Ah, crud. I may have fumbled the ball on that one. Badger, I guess?
Badger is wrong. I'm sorry about that. Michael?
That would be a croc.
There you go. You got another Monopoly.
I was gonna say crocodile at first.
Yeah, this really is Mikeopoly.
Yeah, he got all the reds. So you're up to $2,620. And not only that, Mike, you have control of the wheel, Mike. Do you want to partake in this wheel spin?
I will not be betting.
So he's not going to bet this time. Kat, you have $600. You want to partake?
Sure. I'll bet 200.
Betting $200, okay? And Cody, are you partaking?
I have to partake it because Mike's on my money!
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Now I have to bid 400.
So you're going to bid $400. All right. We have $600 on the table, but Mike has control of the wheel. So whenever you're ready, Mike, you can stop that wheel.
And stop.
And here we go, here we go, here we go. And, okay, everybody gets their bet back, so nothing changes. Nothing changes. So, Kat still has $400, or rather, yeah, there we go. Kat has $600, and Cody has $400, and Mike has $2,620. We're going right on to the yellows. And
Jackpot increase.
And the jackpot increased to $12,000. And Mike, get this next one. That means that's all the monopolies you can get, okay? So here we go. For science and nature, we're going to go into another one. All right. Here we go. What is the main part of your diet if you are a carnivore? Go ahead, Catherine.
Meat.
Meat is right. You got a point. All right, next one.
For me.
Yeah, next one. Okay. Where's the biggest bone in your body? Is it the thigh bone, the shin bone, or the skull? Go ahead, Cody.
Oh, crud. The skull, that's probably not the biggest bone.
No, skull is wrong. Go ahead, Catherine.
The thigh?
The thigh bone is right. You got a monopoly. Good job.
I was confused when you said thigh. Were you supposed to say pelvis or something?
The question said, which is the biggest bone in the body? Thigh bone, shin bone, or skull? We can't add...
Okay, yeah, that just sounded confusing, because the thigh bone is meant to be the pelvis.
Your pelvis, Cody, is where your stomach is. It's almost near where your pelvis is almost near where I don't want to get descriptive on here, where your jewels are at.
I don't want that.
All right.
Down there,
Yeah.
Illegal clue, Rodney. Illegal clue.
Yeah. Yep. So go ahead, Kat. You got that monopoly. Good job.
Sweet.
So, Kat, you get another $800, so you should be at $1,400 once it reflects on the scoreboard. I think Blanky stepped away here.
Either that or his internet's bad. He's been having internet problems
Yeah.
lately.
Sorry, viewers. Yeah.
I'm here.
All right, so Kat got that monopoly, so she has $1,400.
About time.
All right, there we go. Now we're going on to 4th Street now, which means that if Cody does not get this monopoly, he'll automatically get the Blueberry Blues. Okay, so but for right now we got the 7-Up limes. Here we go. All right, and this is sports and leisure. Here's the question. And let me clear the buzzers. Here it is. Which size is not a standard mattress size? Is it A, princess, B, queen, or C, king? Go ahead, Cody.
Princess, that's not a size.
Yeah, that's correct, Cody. Good. You're on the board. We clear the board. And next question.
I can put drawing so you can drop the insurance policy.
Yeah, okay. All right. Next question. What is a traditional karate uniform called? Go ahead, Mike.
That would be a gi.
You got a point. Good. Put that up there. Next one. Clear the board. What are tango, bolero, and rumba? Go ahead, Cody.
They're dances. Do you need
Very
those?
good. You got the Monopoly. Got the lime. Got the lime greens worth $9 to $20. So your score should be at 13-20 when he adds it up there.
I hope he doesn't bet 900 on the next chance.
We're waiting on that. I think he stepped away.
Cody got it.
Cody got it. So he got $13 and $20. Thank you. There we go. Okay, so this is the last the Monopoly y'all gonna fight for is the Blueberry Blues. That Monopoly is worth $750. It's a closer game. Anybody can win it. Here's the next question.
Oh no.
What is the amount of money that you earn each time you pass going? Okay, Mike, you speed run, so you're out of it. What is the amount of money that you earn each time you pass go in the classic Monopoly game? Okay, go ahead, Cody.
$200.
Obviously, yes, that's right. That was the next one that came up. Let's clear the board, and here's the next question. Okay, and we're going to throw that one out. We go on the next one. Here we go. What does a bibliophile collect? Mike.
Books.
Books is correct. Good. You got a point. Next one. Clear the board. Not including jokers, how many cards are in a standard deck? Go ahead, Cody.
52.
You got the Monopoly! Good job! Now we have a game now. All right, and Cody, not only that, you have $2,070. Not only that, you'll have control of the wheel for the final time in this round. All right, Mike, are you partaking?
I think I have to here.
What do you want to do?
On a boardwalk. I am going to go for 620.
620, okay. 620 there, leaving you with $2,000. All right, Kat, are you partaking?
Sure, I'll do 400.
$400, Kat, leaving you with $1,000. And Cody, are you partaking?
I have to partake here. I got 2 sets of properties to build.
Okay, so where are you wagering?
I'm going to be wagering. You know what? I'm gonna try to be as sane as possible at the same time. Not really. Let's go with 1,500.
Going 1,500, a big bet here. All right, so the score should be Kat with 1,000 and Mike with $2,000 left.
Alright, so that's 400 Cat.
Yep.
And Michael got 620.
Correct. And Cody, you have charge of the wheel. Stop it whenever you're ready. We have $12,000 in the.
Now you see, Rodney, what we gotta at some point get some software going.
Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense. I mean, 2 times payout would be good. 4 times payout would be great. Jackpot would also be great. And stop.
Here we go. It is, what is that? Is that 4 times the payout? It's 4 times the payout! Very good spin! So let's see how that affects the scores here.
Whoa, where are you going?
Yeah, went way over. Way over. Okay, it's 4 times the payout. So Cody ends up.
Rodney, you just went flying.
I saw that, yeah. So Cody ends up with. Let's see, Mike has 4,480. Kat has 2,600, right? And Cody has 6,570. You're in the lead just like that, Cody.
Well. Looks like the gamble worked out, if I don't say myself.
And incidentally,
and Michael's gonna have a rage.
there we go. And incidentally, the jackpot is at $16,000. Okay, so that's the end of the acquisition round. During the commercial break, these contestants are going to use their money to build houses and hotels on it. The houses are worth $50 each. The hotels are $250. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to go around the world, around the board, I should say, here on Monopoly right after this.